The vacuum held pretty well. I left it for about a week and it's come up to 605 millitorr. So at this point, I think it's good enough. Before I take this thing back apart partially to install all the electrical feed-throughs and whatnot, I'm gonna hook up this turbo and see if we can pull the vacuum down even farther, because apparently this range gauge will actually go to 1/10,000th of a torr, so 0.1 millitorr. So I want to see if I can actually hit that with the turbo. And I got this, grabbed this 3-stage diaphragm pump to back the turbo. So let's try it out. Here's the new setup. I added this cross to be able to basically pump from the same vent, both, or from the same port, both the rough pump and the turbo here. Added this isolation valve for the turbo, and you can't really see it, but out the back is the backing pump, which is the diaphragm here. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is, by the way, this is a super suboptimal way to use this turbo because it necks down so much. You have all this sort of available pumping area, and this fitting necks it down to a KF16. I'm probably gonna try and find a fitting that doesn't neck it down so much, because it'll make it pump much more efficiently. Okay, I'm gonna start pumping down. Close all the valves here. Tighten up all these new connections I made while I pump. Okay, getting in range here. I'm gonna open this valve just to see how well it pulls. Okay, now that we're below 20 millitorr, I'm gonna go ahead and valve off the roughing pump and turn it off. And now I'm going to turn on the backing pump for the turbo. Alright, and now that that's on, I'm going to open this valve and hopefully pressure stays. Oh, okay. Interesting. see what happens. It should be low enough. Kind of wondering if the backing connection isn't. Okay. So probably this backing connection with this hose isn't very tight, so it can't really hold very good vacuum. But here we go. As the pump, as the turbo is spinning up, it's pulling right down. That's good. You can hear it spooling up. Alright, it's not really moving much past this. I think I need to tighten up some connections and whatnot, but this is the lowest I've gotten so far, 2.6 millitorr. So now I'm going to close the connection to the turbo pump. Let the turbo spin down. I think also this connection to the turbo is really bad for trying to pump something this big. So I'm gonna have to make an effort to find something to either have something similar like this, ISO to maybe KF40 or 50, or better yet, ISO to con flat, and then use some kind of elbow to just connect it directly.